So these were the programs that I did in my internship. And the best thing, this one I didn't even get to use. This is for critical thinking. They test you when you first go into college and on your way out of your associates. And I tested high the first time, but it was even more the second time with reading and comprehension. Okay? So people wonder why I didn't go on to do stuff. And I got like, this is what I like doing. Okay? And because I had 3 brain injuries, going back to school may not have been hard for some people. It was difficult for me, but this is what happened. I really learned the material. You know what I mean? I really studied it. And people ask me why I didn't go into social work and all that, because I did internships at there in CASA. It wasn't just, I had to have some surgeries on my foot and my hip, but it wasn't just that. When they offered to pay for me, and that would have been them paying for my master's degree, and I would have got a stipend, a little bit of money. But, I could tell. And all these programs, do they need to be there? Well, there's kids that get abused, so those programs have to be there. Are they successful? I don't think so. The most successful I have seen was probably Wings for Life for supporting children when their parents had been incarcerated or a family member. They gave quite a bit of support. CASA, the problem with it is, it's like when you have 3 generations going through there, the trauma of it, and evidently the services are not there to support people when they get into those situations. And then it seems overwhelming. So you can work outside of the system and help and support the community without being involved this way. And maybe even support these people, because like every organization that's there to help, there's always those that come in to hurt. And that's just the way it is. They look for those opportunities to exploit poor working women, men, and children. Nothing has changed in that. Those roles have not changed, is what I'm saying. And so when people say the system is broken, no. The system is working perfectly for them. And so when people come at me and they're like, who are you? This is who I am. You can be whoever you want to be. And, college helped me because I had brain injuries. And, you read it, write it, say it, and repeat it. And you just keep doing that until you get it in your head. Well, I guess I got it in my head faster than other people, because they could afford to not read everything. Okay? So, like, I read between the lines. That's just a wake-up call, I promise you. If you reverse those words of that sign, it says wake up. Go to David Oates' speech and get a reverse speech, and you're going to be amazed at what you hear when you start reversing things. And understand this, everything is in reverse or backwards. At least that's the way I see it. And so far, with everything that's come out, everybody's like, well, how come you're not losing your mind? Well, I did. I lost my mind, and I found my reason about 7 years ago. I told you, I saw this. And people wouldn't believe you. Like, if you tell them about Mothers of Darkness Castle and about there was even people come forward that said they had seen what had happened and that they were blackmailed the same way that they're being blackmailed over here. It is the same thing over and over and over again. And because we're doing the same things, expecting different results. So that is why I did a blood over intent. Because I'm going to do the opposite. And go read the Jesuit Extreme Oath. What this is about is bringing heaven on earth for the benefit of all. Write it on a piece of paper. Put a drop of your blood on it. Publish it to YouTube. Tag and title it Blood Over Intent. Show proof of life to your Creator. I'm telling you, there is a way out. And I found this a long time ago. And then when I did it, I will warn you. Sometimes if you ask to see things, you're going to see things maybe that you weren't necessarily wanting to see. But if you ask to see, you're going to see. Okay, so I saw this, okay, that y'all are watching on the videos. And that's why I told you don't do that. And don't let the trolls that are coming, like these trolls that are coming after me or my friends, what I tell them is, what are you doing about all this other stuff? What are you doing? Absolutely nothing. That's where you can tell who they are and what they are. You know, it's just pathetic that they cannot see that the very people that they're hurting are the ones that are trying to show them and help them out. These other beings, I don't even believe they're human. I mean, some people said, oh, yes, they are. They've went outside and didn't come back in. I don't know that. I really don't. I don't know that you could do that to a baby or a child and be a human. I kind of don't think so. But that's just my opinion. And I know that those other witches that they burned and hung, they were what? They were midwives? Yeah, there goes the birth certificate. Yeah, they wrote them down in a book. What else were they? Oh, herbalists. Outside of the pharmaceutical company, huh? That's interesting. Teaching. Oh, yeah. They were great teachers. Wise women, wise men, witches. That's what it meant. These are not witches. I don't know what they are, but I use everything I can, the good and the bad, against them. You will see. I have been for the last 7 years. I've called the demons and the angels that are on our side, because there are some. See, they can't tell you whether they're good or bad. They cannot interfere. But you can use them. You can call upon them. You can. And so, like I said, I will use the kitchen sink to save the children and to save the men and the women. And everybody says, well, they're just a bunch of morons. No, they have been poisoned. And, like the McDonald's hamburgers and all those, what is it that happens? Do they rot have you guys tried that experiment? See, to me, when you're talking about the meat and all that, you know what I'm thinking of? You know what bothers me is all the preservatives and the additives and the stuff that they put in there. A matter of fact, that's what one doctor I knew told me. She said she had a friend who was a mortician. And she said, we don't hardly have to embalm the patients anymore in that, because they don't hardly stink. Otherwise, they're not rotting. They're preserved from the inside out. So all the damage, clean yourself. I'm telling you. Do a little fast. It won't hurt you. If you're down on all your hormones, testosterone, and all that, eat carnivore. I mean, look at the doctors that are showing you. Yeah, there's all kinds of things we can do to help each other wake up. So part of it is we have to get better, and we have to quit buying their poison, because that's what it is. It's not good for you. It's not. Look at it. Go look at the ingredients. It should be basic ingredients. If it's not, don't buy it. Don't eat it. If you can't pronounce it, do not eat it. You'd be better off eating the cardboard box it's in. I'm telling you. I know, I'm almost 60. Please listen.